Hello and welcome to episode 58 of Leaf Blower Revolution. Today we look at cards, brand new update. I really like this one. This is a lot of fun and we'll make a lot of progress today, and next episode we'll make even more progress. I'm very excited to show you this. Now I don't fully understand it, but enough to present it to you. This is not a guide, it's just my own understanding of things. And we're gonna start with milestone. As predicted, I predicted this. They added milestones, but they're all related to bonus cards, spawn chance. And they're between milestones we already have. My prediction was that it would be past floor 300,000 in the tower. I think pyramid is 155 or something like that. They didn't do that, they just added card stuff in between. So I was right, but not about the fact that I thought I would see 400,000, 500,000. I'm gonna have to increase my floor numbers. I'm gonna show why. It's something I didn't know. By the way, I want to thank Norby for his help once again, and also Dino. So those are two people from my Discord, but you may have heard the name Norby before. You're welcome to join our Discord. And if you've been watching this series for a while and you're still not subscribed, I invite you to subscribe. I'm trying to grow the channel. I put more time now, it's daily uploads. If I skip a day, I try to make 2 videos the following day, things like this. So 31 videos in 31 days is always my goal now. Okay, let's look at seasons. Something I want to show you. It's a bit fast, you can pause if you want to. We're gonna look at guilds for one of the last time. Anyways, last time until next season. I finished 17. My guild is on the left. The top guild is on the right, Bitopia. 8.68 times more damage. Okay, thank you, Mena. So, does that make that much of a difference? Look at that. That's my salvage. You want to read all that? Pause the video and I challenge you to read it all. No, well, it's pretty nice because I do get ascension, fusion, and transformation shards. So yeah, regarding guilds, if I made 8 times more damage, it wouldn't make that much of a difference. Maybe, I don't know how many floors, 1 floor, 2 floors, something like that. So it doesn't seem to make a huge difference in the long term, so long as the season is long enough. I'll admit that my opinion on guilds is not fully formed yet. Let me know in the comments what you think about guilds. So look at that, those epic ones are all made, and today I improved my shard set. I'll be able to make mythical relics very soon, very easily. So that's, I'm showing how many Leafscensions I got. Okay, because of the salvage, you'll see that my DPS went way up, especially with a brand new set that I'll make. So many things to show you all at once. So here I'm just spending normal maths to increase my 2 levels. Getting maxed out though, 131. Really gonna have to get more biotite leaves and all the other ones, you know, sacred, malachite, Hema leaves. Actual leaves, I mean, not crafted ones. So I'll do some pile-ups and time skips, etc. So by next episode you're probably gonna see some progress on that front too, because I'm starting to max out some of my tools and it's a great way to do a lot of damage. Okay, so the title of this video is card, isn't it? Well, let's take a look at cards, but first we gotta unlock them in the MLC shop. And I'm exploring the update, so I'm just checking if there's anything else. By the way, I'll show everything I can find in this update, but there's one thing I cannot show you. There's a new area with a new boss. I don't have access yet, but eventually I will. I don't know when. Look at that, 853 of each essence, killing the witch. And it's going to go up because of cards. My WEM set is maxed out. Hema Ascension 10, and look at that, card detector and boss card detector. Unfortunately I will run out of Hema leaves. That's why I said I need to do some pile-ups and try to increase my income for these 4 leaves. I cannot even buy energy all the way at the top. Doesn't matter all that much at this point, but what's most important is those card chance increase, because there's so many cards to get and I want the highest odds possible. We'll look at that in a moment. So here I'm just going through each of these 4 leaves and notice that they all offer that, and once again I run out. Okay, so I'll work on that once again for next episode. I'll talk a lot about next episode. That's because I already know I'll make so much progress and I can't wait to show it to you. Even the secret leaves, well, secret leaves I have a lot due to Leafscension card parts detector. So card parts won't be a problem after all, thanks to Dino, who pointed me to something I completely missed, and towards the end of the video I'm going to show it to you. I hope I didn't miss anything else important. If I did, please let me know in the comments and I'll cover it next episode. So even Mulch has it, but I got one E300, so now I can buy every single upgrade there is. Okay. Is there anything else, or we can get started with cards? One last little thing here, I'm just exploring to make sure I don't miss anything. I'm gonna scroll down in the stats here, right there. This black square here is simply card parts. When I start getting them, it's going to appear, they're just stats. Okay, we're gonna start with packs. I decided with 68,000 gems, knowing nothing about cards, by the way. Look at the odds, go all the way down, legendary, 0.05%, with the best pack. Yeah. So I may have to ascend some cards, we'll look at that later. But yeah, I knew nothing, right? So I said, let's spend some gems. And those parts, I didn't know how easy or hard it would be to get them. So it's the first and last time that you see me spend gems on card packs. Look at these little mobs flickering. This doesn't seem normal to me, it's probably a bug. So when I point at them, you can tell what they give. They give all sorts of things. And one thing I want to really inquire for, once again, next episode, is leaf value multiplier. Will it increase the amount of biotite, sacred, malachite, etc. leaves when I farm them? If you know, you can let me know in the comments, but I'll still test it and demonstrate next episode. I'm really curious about that. That would be amazing. Even plasma leaves, I would get more due to cards. It does sound like this. Leaf value multiplier. I can't imagine another definition. It just means that when it's like marketing, basically, you know. So I don't know if that's what it is, but if it is, it's amazing. Okay. Well, you get all sorts of upgrades, like here, blower enemy damage, slap multiplier, offline crunches, etc. What would be nice, and I don't know if it exists, I couldn't find it, is a place where they show you your overall gains from all cards for each attribute. That would be very useful to choose which card to farm, especially bosses. Now I can go in the tower and farm cards. You know, you kill a mob and that mob has a chance to give you a card of himself. It's the same for bosses, but for boss cards, which boss do I fight? Then I can look at the attributes and choose, oh, this one is a bit low, and choose a boss and just sit there and farm him, you know. I don't know. Maybe it exists, but I couldn't find it. So here I'm just showing some of the gains you can get. I don't know if everything's there. Like, for instance, because this is all new, I need to explore this way more, man. But is there, for instance, damage type, right? Things like this, I don't know. I don't have a clue. So here we're going to open more packs. So it's 6 a day, that's what it says. And in the future we'll use card parts. So here I continue to show you the type of things you can get. Brew crit chance here. I mean, my crit chance is getting really high. I don't think I'm going to show it to you, but it's gotta be at 180% or something like that, close to that, which means I have 80% of multi-crit, you know? So I'm gonna get even more brew crit chance through cards, and more essence, you know, which essence, as I mentioned, here I have 2 more packs that I can open. Will I go on the spending spree? The answer is yes. 4,000 a pop is very expensive, but as I said the last time I do that, now that it's so easy to make parts, because you can craft them offline MLC even. I'm trying to find if there's the damage type thing. Can't wait to show you my set, damage set, full DPS set, Hema set, but I don't have access to plasma sets yet, and it will be a boss set with damage type, which I don't understand yet. I'll have to do research about that. Okay, so we bought all our packs. First thing I tested was a tower. I'm not showing that, but here I'm in the pyramid. It's not a good place to farm cards, by the way, because it keeps cutting. So if a card is away from you and you kill a boss, it disappears. It doesn't do that in the tower, but I wanted to know if you could get cards and card parts in chests. That's why I was here. And I'm showing you this because I want to show something you can buy in the gem shop. You see this little card part? I can't reach it, right? I gotta run and pick it up. So I'll pick it up, but I won't have to anymore because there's a magnet. Cards magnet. So I can AFK farm cards, and oh, card detector again. Let's go. Now my gems are going down, still 44,000, but I'm gonna need a lot for time skips. They're not hard to farm though with the trading, right? So these are the odds: 5.61% card drop chance for normal mobs and 17% for bosses. Now the question would be, if I'm in the tower and I fight a boss, you know, at floor in increment of 100, does it count as a boss, or a boss is like the witch and the others? Here I'm pointing to, yeah, how little I get of these more advanced leaves, but I'll fix that, okay? 50 million, things like this. It's pretty low. 50 million biotite. In fact, I even ran out because I was doing transformation. What was it? I was doing fusion, and I ran out of biotite leaves. I couldn't even do fusion. That was pretty bad. So I'll fix that. Time travel. So here I'm showing that, yeah, the floors, right? So I'm 346,000. The highest I can go is 360,000 or something like that. And I will make a full Hema floor set. And I'll show you why. You know, I always knew that the higher the floor, the better. But for the wrong reason. I thought it was because you would get more gear. I just assumed. And you know how I don't do much research because I like to just play the game on my own, discover things. But Norby told me that it's something else, and I'm going to show it to you. Cards pack is not available on Steam yet. So this is my set. If you look at the bottom left, pure damage set, I followed this to the T. And that's my set, fully sharded. Now it's not A10 here, but it is now as we speak. E62 damage. I think I need E66 to kill the first boss in the... I forgot how it's called, the place where the plasma leaves are. Okay, I'm showing salvage here, but I won't need to do it ever again in the future. The most cards of one type you can get is 10. Once you reach 10, you can ascend. We'll look at that also. I spent time in the tower and at the witch. Let's take a look at a few interesting cards. For instance, this one, Tower Bob. I killed him and I was lucky enough to get a card. And we're gonna have a little look at this rare card here, Tower Boss Fire, and look at that leaf value multiplier 75%. But I have even better than that. If you look on the left and the bottom, Air Elemental, because I sat there too. I ran out of shards. Leaf value multiplier 379%. Really nice. And the witch gives extra, as I said at least twice now. She gives extra essence, and I have 10 of what, 2 types. So I cannot ascend this because, yes, I do have 10, but because I have 10 of the following one, it doesn't let me ascend. Okay, so we'll ascend the following one just to demonstrate the mechanic. So here I'm going to ascend this. Normally I wouldn't do that. I think I'll only ascend mythical to legendary. I don't know yet. I'll have to think about it. So let's ascend this, because what happens is you lose all your cards of that type to get one of the following type. So I got one rare out of it, and I get a 20%, which ascent multiplier and curses also. Okay, so yeah, for ascension, I think I should probably get the stuff naturally. Oh, by the way, that's what I was missing. I can brew card parts, and look at the bottom right, 320, 395 right here. Okay, 470, right, 545. Very easy to get those card parts now. Spark bubble, can I AFK it? Yes, I one-shot the spark bubble with my DPS set. Nice. So now I can get spark bubble cards very easily. Very, very nice. So that's my shard set. For some reason I'm showing that to you, but it already changed. That's how fast things are. So it gives me was that 9,000? That's why I don't use scientific notation. It's so hard to read. Like, how much is that? Is that 8.1 thousand? 8,100 shards for this one, and this one 7,800 shards. And now I get way more. Can't wait to show you. How many times did I say that today? I repeat myself a little bit. Okay, so here I'm demonstrating that obviously I don't have enough of the damage. Once again, it's something E66. It won't be that hard to increase my DPS. Will I be able to kill one of those next episode? Maybe. I don't know. That I can't promise. And let's go to my house, and we'll take a little look at 2 challenges that are left to do. I'm not really interested for now, but there's the Bingo Plus Plus and the Clotting Curse Game. Yeah, I'll do it eventually, but I don't feel like it now. Right now I just want to get stronger and move forward in the game. You know, when I said the higher the floor, the more damage, it's actually a milestone from the pyramid. Here it is. So I'm going to make a nice Hema set for floors and increase my damage. So I did my best to show you what cards are about. There's a lot more to learn, and as we move forward in the game, I'll know more. And if I said anything that makes no sense, as usual, please issue corrections, and worst case scenario, I can even pin the comment, and in following episode just say, hey, I was wrong about XYZ. But this is all new, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you want to support this channel, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss future videos. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.